Hello!
Hello!
Hello, we're back.
Hi.
Hi.
But what's the... I don't even know where to start with the worst.
What we're gonna try and talk about here is our worst networking experiences.
Before we even get into Rain Dance, I want to get into the monthly film industry networking events that happen at the Pilot.
Because those are worse.
Yes! My worst one that night was this guy starts like waving, and I thought he was waving at someone around me, but I think that's just his technique of getting strangers
People's
to
attention.
come.
Okay.
So this is exactly
Fair.
what he does.
Right.
I go up to his table, he introduces himself, I introduce myself, what do you do? Doesn't really even listen. He's like, oh, we need you, and then he takes a selfie. And he's like, oh, what's your Facebook? So I give him my Facebook name, and he sends me that photo. And he never asked, like, what do you do? I'm shooting blah, blah, blah.
What are your projects?
No, there was no networking, zero involved, and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna walk away.
I do have like a specific worst trait that I run into constantly.
Okay.
You probably know who this is, or I could tell you off camera, is people who come up to you and then they just need to tell you everything about themselves constantly. And there's no room for you to be like, okay, that's cool, or like, this is what I'm working on. They're like, hi, my name is this, and I'm doing this, and this is my project, and it has this, and it's doing this, and I've also been to Cannes, and I also did this, and everything is super great, and like, I'm amazing. And then it just gets like super weird because then they start talking about their personal life as well as their professional life, and you're just like, it's been like fucking 15 minutes, dude.
Oh, maybe, were you talking about that lady who was the actor?
Which, that doesn't say much.
No, remember?
Beep! No, but I have a story about her. I do have a story about her, but you can tell your next story if you have a.
No, tell me that.
Story?
I'm so curious.
So the last thing that I did with Rain Dance is I helped run on the day their TIFF festival.
Okay.
Not festival, their TIFF party. And it was like later at night, and this person was like thinking they're a big deal. And she brought so many people, including, do you know?
Yeah, yep.
Fucking, how does he have friends? She comes in and she's like, she knows all of these people and she's brought all of these people, and well, she did bring some of them. She brought some actors and stuff like that, and I think like one of the minor producers or something. I was at the Step and Repeat at the time. So the Step and Repeat was here and the bar was kind of like here, and the photographer was just hanging out at the bar beside the Step and Repeat. She comes up to me and she's just having the biggest fucking cow I've ever seen in my entire life, because she has like the entire crew here and she's like, we need photos! Where's the fucking photographer? You gotta find him, Meek! Where's the I got these important people here! They're waiting for photos! This is like a big deal because they're really important. And I go like this. There he is. And she's like, oh. She was like, and then she goes over to him. She's like, where have you? I didn't see you. There's like a photo. And she was like totally wasted too.
You remember the guy with the blue hat, the blue cap, that was like older? He would come to the schmoozes.
Oh yeah, very skinny, bald.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I don't remember his name, but
He
whatever.
kind of looked like Powder.
Powder?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The guy from Powder.
The guy from Powder was this guy that he would... First time I met him, I was like, oh, maybe I'll actually get to work with this guy, because I hadn't started really working in film, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll get onto his project, and that'll be my first project.
Yeah.
He was like, what do you do? I do art, I do set dressing, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'll get you on the next project I'm working on something. Here's my card, or he got my card, or he wrote something down on my card.
Some shit.
This happened like 6-7 times.
Yeah,
like
of course.
every month he would show up and be like, yeah, I'll get you on the next one, or I'm working on blah, 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 and that just never happened. Yeah.
Tip number 1. When you say you're working on something, be working on something.
Yeah, like maybe have a name of what you're doing, the genre, you know.
This is Tiny Cow. This Tiny Cow. I found this Tiny Cow in my fridge, and this Tiny Cow would like to say something to you. Thank you for watching. if you like what you saw, please subscribe, because it helps us out a whole bunch. And don't forget to hit that bell. Also, leave us a comment. What did you think? What kind of stuff do you want to see? Moo. Moo.